Bruno, we got our break in the rain. I hear the chickens are busy. Oh, are you telling me we need to go? There's a break in the rain, I'm telling you, let's go! Shh, 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 you gotta be nice. Uh-oh. She already knows. Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. We got a break in the heat.
And the rain for just a moment.
It's very weird. Yeah, it's been raining intermittently all day. They weren't calling for rain till later. By the way, I'm Kyle. This is Shannon, and this is our glorious 20 acres. And I don't think I've ever been so happy to have clouds and gray skies.
I know.
Man, when you live in a camper and a cabin that's not insulated like a foundationed home, you got a lot of temperature control to deal with, and we've had about.
Kyle does it all.
I have it's all. I'm always computing. My wife has to be hot. She has to be cold. That's too far. She needs a blanket. You know, I think everybody does that, right?
He takes care of all of it.
But man, we've got to change thermostats pretty much all day. We've got to make sure we got insulation. Rufus says hi. Got to make sure we got insulation in the windows and stuff, and it's just part of it. It is a normal routine. I got to put on my black tank specialist cape yesterday and deal with a black tank in the heat.
Thankful for you for that.
Whenever that was. That's fun. But guys, the age-old question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm gonna answer it for you right now. The wait is over. For us, it was the chickens. Yeah, we've been waiting for eggs. Chad and Dads have laid dozens of eggs. They've just been going to town, but finally, we got our first chicken egg. We having a crow battle? There it is. Big Bird's getting a little better at it. He's a little raspy, he's a little deep. Big Bird, I don't think I even have to tell you which one Big Bird is. Let's hear it, buddy. I think that's the first time he's gotten that rhythm, you know, the actual, like, if you were to make your own crowing noise, I want to hear your crowing noises, it would be that, purr, 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 purr. That one. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, they're crowing at Bruno. Hey, now, I'm Deputy, excuse you. She's our feisty one. Well, that one kind of fell off there, Big Bird. So you guys know we've been waiting. We started out with an all flock feed. It was kind of helpful for us because we got the chickens, we got the guineas, and we can just put the same feed wherever. Oh, hi, buddy. You gonna be on the deck box today?
Is this your watchtower today?
Man, other than the roosters crowing, it's pretty quiet out here
today. It really is, and they just started that.
And the goats
like, right
haven't
as we
even
walked out.
Made a single peep because they're trying to hide in the shelter in case it starts raining again.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't tell them it's not raining. I don't think they figured it out yet. A little bit of peacefulness.
Yeah.
I can hear your tree birds. So we were feeding all flock feed. It was easier for us with the guineas, the chickens, but we found out that Chad and Ray were cheating. We found out that Dad was cheating. Dad, I think, full-time feeds egg layer food. I think all year round,
so
all
too.
of his birds.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask him that, but I'm pretty certain of that. Dad, by the way, is Grandpa Doss Farms, if you don't know. Brother is Doss Farms, and then there's all the other channels our families have. But they were feeding egg layer food, and they both got eggs from their chickens before us. So we were just kind of staying the course, and then finally switched to egg layer. And it was what, 2 days ago?
2 days ago, because we've gotten 2 eggs so far.
2 eggs, and they are baby little eggs.
So I came out early the other morning because they were just talking and talking. And it was so funny because Rufus and Summer, I have a new favorite chicken, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
You're going to say that right here in front of the other chickens?
I'm going to say it right here in front of all of them because I want them to know. For one, Rufus is not my favorite. He still is coming over and getting a little feisty with me. But Summer is who I'm naming this little chick right here. I don't get real creative with names, guys. She's a Summer chicken. So her name is Summer. As simple as that. But I was sitting in there the other day with them, giving them some snacks and stuff, and one of those big June bugs buzzing around my head, and she caught that thing and she ate it. So she's my new favorite chicken. She's saving me from the bugs. But it was so funny because both Summer and Rufus were getting up on the concrete blocks and
like
announcing to the world that, hey, we have a chicken laying an egg. It was super funny. Moment of truth right here. Somebody's been talking all morning long. Ah! We got our first egg!
One of my favorite chickens, if you look closely, Big Bird is a blue-laced red Wyandotte. I may have the colors, it doesn't matter. But there is a hen that is the exact same bird. And so in my mind, you got the male version, you got the female version. And Big Bird has yet to be protective like Rufus. Like little Rufus, man, he gets in there, he's always bouncing around, always sure his motive. But when Bruno or some of the guineas get a little too close to the outside, the first one to come and puff up at the panel and kind of actually give him a little what for is that hen that looks like Big Bird. Now he's typically standing right over her shoulder, but she's dictating like who's doing what. And she may have been the one that pecked at the guinea that got in the run. I don't remember. Or that might have been yours, your favorite.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but she's got a lot of personality. So Shannon's got her favorite that's getting the bugs. I got my favorite that is protecting the flock, even though that should be Big Bird and Rufus's job.
They're protecting too.
Oh, somebody else is protecting over here.
Hey, guard dog.
Hey, can I go in the chicken run?
No, I'm sorry.
I need to sniff some butts.
So I finally decided to switch out the bedding in the chicken coop, and I've been wanting to do sand for quite a while, and I finally pulled the trigger and I did it. But I tell you what, guys, I did not expect our chickens to panic or freak out as much as they did. And Kyle keeps telling me all the time, he's like, they're chickens, they're scared of everything. That's why people say, don't be a chicken.
Don't be a chicken.
And I guess I never really thought about it that much before.
It was the biggest mistake. No, it was not. It's quite hilarious.
It's been super easy to clean. It's been very easy. I can go in, I can scoop it every day, clean it very, very easily. It smells better. However, they didn't want to go in. I'm a buddy.
Being a good helper?
Yep. I fired it up and he jumped on and waited for me to move it.
I said, I'm ready, let's go.
Yeah.
Country boy, farm dog.
Good boy.
But he's all energized and ready. Are we about ready to get some goaties out?
Yeah, you ready to play with the dark man? You ready to play with Dark Man? Yeah. It's okay, guys. It's just sand.
Yes. See, they're just flying straight up before they walk on them. So we just needed the other Wyandotte hen to go in there.
I just had to push her in a little bit.
Don't you dare call him back out, Rufus. See, the garden lights just now started to come on. I've set it to manually, but that door will be closing right now.
Okay. Finally.
About time, man. Is that the Oscar Lord?
Yeah. So our chickens are finally, well, one of our chickens is finally giving us some eggs. She's the only one laying so far, but I'm still going in and giving them treats from the garden. I'm giving them grass clippings. I mean, I'm encouraging them to lay, but
You giving them pep talks?
yeah.
Actually, they're called peep talks.
Oh my
Gotta give them
gosh.
peep talks.
Peep talks.
Do you speak chicken or do you speak English?
I speak English. I'm still learning my chicken.
Oh, that's not a peep talk if it's in English. Hey, look at these chickens. Hey, that's a mean mug over there right at the moment. Look at that straight on face. It's a scary dude.
What's up?
If he keeps his nose down a little bit like that, he still has the mean mug, but then he'll sweeten up over here. The steer with multiple faces.
They're so cute. Gosh, you guys,
How are you, buddy?
we had everybody out grazing last night, and it is so funny to watch Mama come up and just go face to face with Beans.
Oh, yeah.
She's a tough little goat.
Well, especially once you start giving cubes and they realize, like, hey, that's a snack we could have. And they're like, we're coming in. That guy's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, that was my bad. Hi, Benjamin. You're a little wet from that shower this morning, huh?
Probably good for you.
Did it cool you off a
You
little?
guys enjoying the lower temps and the sun coverage today? Bruno, you gonna do a little cleaning of the deck box for Beans before we open it up? Beans is like, don't touch my cubes in there.
I mean, you know where your water bowl is.
It's rainwater, Mom. Did you get it all?
He's gonna get the whole thing.
Did you get it? Oh, you just splashed it in my eye. You want to put it on the camera? Get it. Nice work. All right, man. They're gonna get impatient with you. Beans is watching you.
One of the Bob and Lorettas are in here chasing bugs.
The Loretta with no Keat. That's her
Yeah.
official last name.
The other Bob and Loretta?
The other Loretta. I actually studied the guineas last night. We had everybody out. I'm gonna start talking and the rain's gonna start coming. And they went over to the roosting trees and I noticed that Loretta and Little Loretta, yeah, somebody told us that in the premiere. I love that name.
Lil Retta.
Lil Retta, it's hard to say, it takes some work. But they weren't up in the tree yet and I kind of thought they should be and I knew they were the first ones to go up. So I went out and I filmed almost every single bird going up and it was fascinating the order at which, I don't know if anybody else can tell, I know Shannon can, like which bird is which, but it even
I
took
only
me
know
a second
some.
to see who went up and then Little Loretta went up. Like it is so cool the system they have. And finally, I think I got the whole thing on camera.
Good job,
So
babe.
we'll be sharing all of that soon. Is that the Keat? Mm-hmm. The flies are moving in, man. I'm afraid to spray you though, because it's just gonna rain it right off. Lowrider, come here, bud. Beans is getting a little better. Sometimes you gotta feed him just a few cubes before you switch to Lowrider. But now he's sharing. Oh, here she comes down the hill. Mom, mom, mom. Mom, mom, mom. She's on the
I
other side of the
hear
hay
her.
feeder, little lady. Oh, they're gonna play ring around the hay feeder. No, you're going the wrong way.
She's a fast little thing.
Do you see our other hunter in the woods over there?
Yeah.
Beans, I know it, bub. I know, big guy. He says, just drop them in. I get all of them that way. There you go, little rider. Here.
Okay, so it makes me wonder if this is Bob and Loretta.
Now, Mr. Meowgie, look at him. Yeah. Loretta, you need to go over there with your baby. Hey. No, sir. How do you tell a cat not to attack a keet?
I don't know. Maybe like you just did.
I guess so. I think he was thinking about it, man, or at least... Bruno, that's Bob. He'll turn on you. He's been able to get a whole lot closer. In fact, Loretta's right there, Bob's right here, but I don't know if the microphone's gonna pick it up. They make a real small little noise that I can't quite replicate right now. That's their warning, and I think Bruno's picking up on that. Mr. Miyagi is still eyeballing that key.
Yeah, he is.
And Beans is getting a little, this will be an interesting...
Well, Bruno will be out here.
Bob, you got to go tell the cat that. Bob and Loretta, you come this way. Maybe if I get by her, they'll come join her. Other way. Bird brains, I tell you, bird brains. Kit's coming out of the woods too. He's about 20 feet in on the trail. There, now he's watching Mr. Miyagi. Stay with Bob and Loretta, Loretta. He's all right with me. It's kind of weird when you create your own predator-prey instance between your own animals and hope that they don't break the trust. Okay, if she'll stay with Loretta, I think
she'll be safe if
they'll
she is.
leave her alone.
So that was Bob and Loretta that were up here in the pen.
Yep. See Kid out here on this log. He's meowing at us. Bruno, did you put up the second strand on the goat paddock?
He says, yeah, he put that up this morning.
Did he?
Yeah.
Does that go all the way around?
Yeah.
Not a girl. I mean, Bruno. Good job. I was just looking. I was like, okay, I'm cross-eyed vertically. What's going on here? You got the whole second strand. Did you put the tensioners on it?
I totally forgot the tensioner until I got back to the back of the trail and saw the other tensioner, and I was like, oh man, I forgot about that. But I'll just run it along there and move it. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out.
That's the nice thing about the insulators, because they've got the little slot in them.
All I gotta do is lift it out.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take the tensioner without pulling the line all the way back out.
That's kind of what I figured.
For the second time on this project.
Yeah.
And that's all right. Okay, Keith's safe. Bruno, good job, buddy. You listened, you ran away. He has to juke and run pretty hard with them.
I know.
Those are the fastest ones that chase him. Good boy. Okay, now this is gonna be a little rambunctious.
Be fast. I'll get the gate. Hurry, run, run,
I feel like
run.
if you just don't get pinned up against the gate, it's no big deal. I know, Benjamin. Come on, buddy. There you go, big fella. Low rider, look what I got for you, buddy. Come on, man.
So I finally figured what's happening out with Beans' food trough. Feed trough? What do you call it? A food trough or a feed trough?
Food truck.
Food truck. He gets his head underneath it to try to get the stuff that's on the ground and literally lifts it up. I came back up here yesterday during feeding to grab something, and I look over, and I didn't have my phone with me to be able to record it, but I look over and Beans had this feed trough like standing up on its end with his head underneath it. Oh my gosh, babe.
Holy moly.
Holy crap.
That's the biggest one I've seen out here.
He's coming straight towards me.
That is a rat
Where'd he
snake.
go?
Oh, he's watching us.
Do you think he's going back towards the woods?
Oh yeah. This is proof, everybody. We don't kill every snake out here. That is a non-venomous. He's a rat snake. He knows I'm behind him now. That's why he's going a little quicker.
He's thick. He's been eating well.
Yeah, probably Keats. Don't say that.
Rude.
I have to admit though, people ask in the premieres, they ask in the comments, what got the Keats? We don't know. Although I will say I saw one of the craziest things I've seen out here last night. So this is for my snake defenders and my snake attackers. We've got a lot of folks that absolutely despise snakes. My mom is one, and they would kill any and every snake they would ever see. Then there's a lot of people who are like, hey, that's a beneficial snake. Those will kill copperheads. Those will kill your rodents. There's both sides of the fence, but there's a time and a place for snakes. And out there in the steer pen, they're not gonna mess with the steers. He was headed out to the woods, or she. That may have been the one that was laying eggs underneath the trough even.
I didn't even think about
You're
that.
welcome, mama snake or daddy snake, whoever comes to check. But guys, I can't tell you how many snakes are out in those woods or even just right over here. I mean, they're all over. But last night I was coming out of the cabin and I noticed out of the corner of my eye, I know what every tree looks like out here, that there looked to be like a crack, a split right here between this little double tree right here that Shannon and I have talked 100 times about cutting down and we still haven't done it. And I got a closer look and sure enough, it was a rat snake. And he was actually, his back end of his tail was here and he had climbed up there. And when I came around the other side, his little head, beady little eyed thing, he had it hovered here and it was up and he was looking right over toward my chickens. And I said, nope, you don't get to stay, buddy, because I know what you're waiting for. So one shot wonder, he gone. So I'm sorry, snake lovers, but we just let the big one go. That was for you. Snake haters and those who know that snakes can be a problem for your animals, that one's for you. We make good decisions, right?
Yes. And this morning, the guineas, there were probably like 5 or 6 guineas circled around that snake, like checking it out, like, do we need to be afraid of this? What's going on here?
This is actually kind of a test because I would assume Bruno knows it's there. But I told him to leave it last night because he watched me. I left him in the cabin when I came out to take care of it. And he was very good. Watched me through the window. We came back outside. I told him to leave it and he didn't even go check it out.
Oh, good job, Bruno,
So
man.
this is kind of a test, but around here, if you're squeamish, turn away. Our bugs take care of everything. They'll make light work of that.
I hope quickly because I don't want it to smell.
It's a snake, he won't smell.
Okay.
I'll go throw it in the woods. She come out yet?
That's what I was wanting to check on.
I don't believe so. She's the barred rock, so she's the one that looks like she's kind of got like black and white zebra stripes a little bit. What's the matter, buddy?
She's still in there. She's in a different spot today, though.
Yeah, she's in the far one over here.
Yeah, the last 2 days she's laid in this spot right here.
She's just seeing which one she likes better.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy.
He wants Kit to come back out from under your car.
That's funny.
That is a place of refuge whenever Herc and the goats are out. They like to spy from under there.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking care of that snake for me. I'm appreciative of all the snakes that you take care of.
I'm actually proud of you. That was a big rat snake up in the steer pen, and you didn't get quite the reaction that I expected.
Well, it was far away from me.
Hey, I don't care the reason. I'm proud of you. If that was my mom, camera was going down, she'd be running for the camper. Yeah, so I mean, can that one come over and be problematic? It can. We are not leaving active nests for the guineas right now. In fact, Shannon, we had a guinea getting broody over here. At the end of everybody going up last night, I started walking up this way and there were 2 guineas over here. This is where the active nest has been. But the activity has slowed down. It was only going up like an egg at a time, which means 1 hen and she's getting ready to lay on it. So we had to put a stop to that because the predators, I've had so many raccoons and possums coming out right now and those big rat snakes. I don't want to lose a guinea just because they're trying to hatch and we don't really need them to.
And what that tells me is that Kyle's gonna have to go on a nest hunt soon because there's another nest somewhere. Whenever you get a nest where it's only growing by one egg, it's not because they've stopped laying eggs, it's because they're laying somewhere else. So there's gonna be an active nest somewhere else. We just don't know where it is right now, but.
I don't even have to go on hunts. They tell me where they're at.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I have to talk to them.
They're not anywhere near us right now, so I'd say they're
well, we've got
pretty far out there.
Got a couple hours. We'll start hearing them. They also make noises when they lay, but it's for a much shorter duration than chickens, especially these young chickens. Like it's taking them a while to lay eggs. So they'll tattle on themselves. You just gotta wait. And then you gotta try to find them because they also do it in surround sound to throw off predators. I'm not even kidding. So sometimes when you get them making the sounds over here, technically they're laying over here and they're making the sounds there too. So you go to one and then up here they're like, we got you good. So yeah, it's always fun to try and find them.
Yeah.
But I think with all the consecutive days of heat, that is why the snakes are coming out. Thank the Lord, so far, we've not seen any copperheads, but we got plenty of heat ahead of us and we're gonna keep an eye out for that. We are doing a very good job this year. In fact, Shannon helped me a lot yesterday at keeping it mowed and keeping it weed-eated, picking up the messes that we had down here on either side of the goat yard, not giving snakes places to be underneath. And I think and hope it's at least gonna kind of keep them away from the area that we live in.
I hope so. I really hope so.
As best we can.
Yep. And like Kyle said, I did get the string put around, the second string put around the goat paddock. So I just need him to finish the end stuff. I don't really know what all that involves, but I know Kyle does, and he's really great at taking care of all that stuff for us.
Is that your way of sucking up to me so I'll do it?
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
That's smart.
So I really want to get the goats out there soon too, so that they can be eating on all the fresh stuff growing out here.
They got to pull their weight.
Yes, they do.
Bruno's just all about getting up on stuff today. Gonna eat some grass out of that old decrepit stump.
What are you doing, Bruno, man?
Moo. Moo. Papa! I can be any kind of bird. Hi, Herc man. The one and only who is completely fearless and careless about the rain. I'm coming to you, buddy. You're not coming out here just yet. Hi, Bruno. Look at the helicopter tail on Hercules. Hi, buddy. Hey, guys, we have been getting them out every evening. About what, 6:30, 6:45?
Yeah.
And they have been doing such a great job. And each time we do it, and of course I'll use the four-wheeler to kind of corral them a little bit just to make sure, hey, I want you over here. Each time we do it, they seem to be doing better and better at staying approximately where we want them. They're not getting in Shannon's garden. They're not eating her insect repellent plants after a lot of encouraging,
yes,
Luigi.
A lot.
But Hercules and Bruno are just having the time of their lives. But we got to wait till late in the evening because it is so hot. And this guy works at night, of course, so we try to give him another hour and a half or two buffer so he can rest, and he eats a lot of food, and then he gets back to work when the sun goes down. And we look forward to it, don't we, Herc man?
They're all just slowly making their way out of the shelter. Good morning, everybody.
Let's go see your goats. Well, fortunately, it didn't rain enough to make it all soppy down here.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
This evening, they're calling for some mild thunderstorms, but I don't think it's supposed to be too much for us.
Okay, good.
Hopefully.
Good. Blue and her crew, Luigi and Larry. They're all just hanging out in here, babe.
Good. That's pretty impressive.
Duke doing a little dance with you?
I mean, if he can do it and keep his hooves off me, I'll let him.
It's a dance.
We can't just hold still in one place. Stinkers, stinkers. Daisy, are you happy that your brother's so much taller than you? Good job.
She just slid right under him.
Yeah. I love that crew right there.
I
love
do too.
all of them, but the babies. What do you think, Mama? What about your babies? There's some big old babies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mama and them boys, let's go. You can do it. I'm so thankful they at least do that to each other, not us.
Oh, me too.
This is Mama's trap door. Lets herself out after she's done eating. Koopa's kind of learning to do it.
Yeah, I noticed that. Little Mario, he doesn't do it though.
No, he likes to follow the rules a little bit better. He's also the one that patiently waits for the food to come down here. All right, Rotten and Luigi. Rotten and Ouija.
I think he's talking to you.
I don't know what the heck you could think was so rotten about me. Come on, Spruce. Spruce and Ouija. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Larry, you make it dangerous for us. You know that? Ouija man.
So much attitude,
man.
Spruce.
Come on, Larry and Harry. I mean, Larry is kind of just a little instigator.
Oh, I know. Every
He
time.
knows exactly what he's doing. Come on, boys. Oh, get a nice scratch on the way.
She's like, this is perfect. I get a scratch, I get in the pin.
And the nice thing is she comes in here, she respects the pecking order, she doesn't mess with Luigi or Spruce. She will go stand behind Spruce and make him yell at her, and it's stinking funny. But I think she does it for entertainment. She's not trying to take his food.
I think it's just to get him all riled up.
Man, one thing I do want to say, while we've had the goats out so much lately, Bruno and Hercules are just having the best time. But Bruno also wants to play sniff butt with every goat. But what we are learning is there are different goats, some just don't care. Larry, Harry, they don't really care. Ouija doesn't mind as long as Bruno's not trying to sniff his butt. Other than that, he just kind of keeps an eye on him. Spruce really hasn't shown any interest at all. Like, he's just out there to eat. He's such a different goat. Spruce is a completely different goat when he's out there free ranging. He loves his life and he'll do his own thing. But Bruno is learning who he needs to stay away from. And when he and Herc start chasing each other, Herc will run right through the middle of the goats and he has zero fear. He'll bump into the goats. They don't do anything. And it's almost to kind of show Bruno that he's got the confidence, and Bruno has to decide, am I going through and I might get hit, or do I have to go around the pack? So it's hard to capture, but I guess Shannon and I just study it a whole lot, and it is so much fun. Bruno's making friends, just selective friends.
And more often than not, he does choose to go around the goats instead of through them.
Oh yeah.
But it's really funny to see. You can see him like processing his decision making, and do I want to run by that goat? Do I want to run by that goat? It's really cute.
Yeah, you can see his brain processing super fast, like, ooh, don't like that one, don't like this one.
Look, Larry's like, I don't want to get wet. You guys don't want to come in the shelter? It's nice and dry in here.
Babe, look at Herc.
Oh my gosh. Hercules.
I found a spot for my Kong. I'm ready for my food.
You are so funny.
Do you want to like go get a drink and wash that off first?
You've got some stinky breath, man. You can smell it. Did you just need a little extra attention today?
He always wants a little
He
extra
just comes
attention.
over and nibbles on my shorts a little bit, like, hey, I'm down here.
He is one of the most peaceful of all of them.
Yeah, you are the most peaceful, aren't you? You're still tough, though. Okay, all the chickens are out of the coop now. So let's see what happened. There it is.
Still just the one?
Still just the one.
Same size. Yeah, that is smaller than a guinea egg, guys. Just a little bit.
I think it's funny, babe, that everybody talks about how little guinea eggs are, but we now have officially gotten 3 eggs smaller than guinea eggs from our chicken.
Yeah. Do they grow? Like, are their first eggs always little and then eventually they'll become bigger?
I don't know.
Or is it like breed specific? What you get is what you're gonna get.
I don't know, because I feel like the guinea eggs did grow just a little bit.
They did. Yeah, even this year, the very first set that we got, there were some
Yeah.
really small ones in there.
This morning, there was an egg sitting right over here. Just by itself. I picked
They're
it
like,
up.
hey, you left your stuff out here.
I guess.
Okay, so we're down here where the goat paddock is gonna be, which is this whole area. You saw us walk I don't know, 20 times around it last time because we were doing and undoing and doing and undoing, and it was good for us, right?
You know, something getting you.
Just got bit in the back by something, horse farm maybe. So we're gonna check Shannon's work. She did this unsupervised this morning.
Which is never a good idea.
That's what she did the first time, and then we had to redo it. Yeah. But
Do you hear that, Bruno?
We didn't show you all the part that I did to fix it. It's no big deal. We just cut that out of the video.
Oh my goodness.
So how'd you do, babe? Let's see. For right now, guys, because the goats are accustomed to an electric fence, we've only got 2 wires up. In some places, 100% certain that our goats could clear it. They could jump over it. They could get out. Probably some spots they could get under it, but we're kind of testing them a little bit because the goat yard, that's the place where the 2 hay feeders are, that has not been electrified for quite some time. I've got 2 chargers. I've got to alternate them. The solar doesn't really keep them up. And if I don't see them putting their heads into the fence or trying to get through it, they've only done that one time when we had the whole big hay hut in there and kept blowing over on it. So we're gonna test them, but what we wanna do, because we're getting them out each evening, it's all a part of the master plan. There's purpose to all of it. We're gonna bring them down here, maybe even tonight, now that she's got this strung up. I've got 2 of those springy wire gates that we're just gonna do from here and here to here and here. And this is wide enough for me to get my tractor in here if we absolutely had to or whatever. Also, we can just untie it and pull parts of it down. We're trying to learn the portability and mobility of these fences. People always ask you when you put them up, like, is this permanent or is this temporary? And I'm like, well, what dictates permanent and temporary?
I'm trying to make it so that Kyle doesn't have to dig any holes for posts. That's my goal.
Babe, you are allowed to make that a goal on every project. There's ground out here.
I can't do it on every project, but this one.
So we're gonna bring the goats out here supervised. I'll try to get them down here. I don't know, use some animal crackers or just tell them to follow me. They may just come on down. I think they'll just follow. And we'll have Herc and we'll have Bruno in here because we're also trying to kind of figure out, we're working on leaving Bruno in the cabin out of his crate because when it's as hot as it has been, he has got to rest more. He will just work himself to exhausted, and putting up with this guy late at night when he's a little overstimulated can get a little unruly, can it, Bruno? Just barely, just give me more treats, I'm fine, whatever, I'm always good. But he will now, when we put the goats up after grazing, he'll go down in the goat pen with them. It's a hard, tough, like how to navigate through them, and sometimes he'll get himself cornered and I gotta go stand in front of him, but I'm hoping over time, everybody's just gonna learn their place, learn their role. And if maybe when the weather's a little bit nicer, we could leave him out here so that he and Herc can have each other and the goats can do their grazing, that may be an option.
During the day.
But we just gotta try it, learn, and figure out what works best.
Yep.
All right, well guys, we're gonna enjoy this weather as weird and up and down and cloudy and sunny and rainy and windy.
So many sporadic rain showers this morning.
But I think this is the least amount of sweat I've had on my shirt at the closeout of the video in a while. I'm okay with that. Well guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Two-handed.
Well, I had to put the egg in there.
Egg. Yeah, we got chicken eggs. We got so many eggs.
We do have a lot of eggs.
Well, could we just throw some in the skillet and maybe make me some just a little bit?
Yeah, we can do that.
Say bye, Bruno. Bye, Bruno. You're silly. Whoa. Reactive dog.
Oh, you're so funny.
Goodness gracious.
Handsome.
Love you, buddy. Oh yeah, the guineas say bye 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 bye.